University Stadium in Albuquerque, New Mexico. We have a game which will carry huge weight in this conference race. It's the UNLV Rebels and the New Mexico Lobos. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sidelines. Holly?
Catching up with the UNLV head coach before the game, he understands that they are walking into a very difficult situation today. Their opponents have a big winning streak on hand, but so do they. He said, I believe that we can come and set the tone early. Look for them to be very balanced in their play calling, show why they've won these games 3 in a row, and really set the tone here early in the first quarter. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Rebels ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Lobos offense will have the football first. And onto the field comes Jack Lane. Last time out, a solid day in a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Lobos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Using his legs, it's Humphrey. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Lobos will punt it away on 4th down. Makes a catch at the 10. He's got great speed. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Rebels offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. Found the end zone a couple of times in his last game, just under 100 yards on the ground. Trying to get outside, it's Thomas. There he goes. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand, and they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. All right, guys, let's chat a little UNLV. By the end, they've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Trying to set up the screen. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Never a doubt. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Lobos to get things going on offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
The run inside. It's Humphrey. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. And the Lobos line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Lobos will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Give to the back. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Calls his own number. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You've really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Gonna run it. It's Thomas. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a 1st down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Rebels look to keep this drive humming. On the option. Quick toss. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the 1st option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that, too. They tackle him, and they get him on the ground.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Rebels will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on 1 time. This drive will open from the 15. Running inside, it's Humphrey. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. And we've reached the end of 1. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Humphrey. He gets it up to the 17 before being wrestled out of bounds. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
He's going to get loose. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Rebels offense is back on the field. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They send the tight end in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Can't hang on, it's incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Touchdown, UNLV. What a catch in the end zone for 6.
Coming into this game, this offense really believed they had a mismatch problem because of this tight end speed and athleticism. And you saw it right there, David. Nobody able to hang with this guy on that touchdown catch.
And either way you cover him. If you want to put a linebacker on him, he's got a speed advantage. A safety on him, he's got a size advantage. QB takes advantage of the mismatch, knows where his big fella's going to be, and capitalizes on it.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Great place to start for this offense. The give is to Williams. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, the offense is trying to go bootleg play action that time, but it had no chance because the defensive end won so quickly at the line of scrimmage. He was able to get in the backfield. He smothered the quarterback so fast for a sack.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds, and incomplete. Before they snap it on 4th down, we have a timeout call. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. After making 1 field goal, he'll need a little distance on. This one a 40-yard try coming. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
On the run, it's Humphrey. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Lobos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quick release by the QB. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Sends it downfield. He's got it inside the 30. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Humphrey. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Key. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Just drives it between the uprights. That gets them back to within 10.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
The run inside. It's Thomas. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to it. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
Well, they're going to RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Got his man in the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And this offense has really showed me something today, man. They've already put some drives together and made some explosive plays, and now just executing on 3rd down. They've shown you a little bit of everything, and this offense is looking like it's the real deal.
Snags it, and there's running room. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
I love it. I love first down. Let's be aggressive. Let's throw the football. But how about the quarterback? He does a great job in the pocket, buying time. Up, nobody open, scrambles around, and more importantly, ends the run, gets the first down, and doesn't get whacked. Beautiful.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Thomas. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Punts it out of the air. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Touchdown, Vegas. Quick strike through the air for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the New Mexico offense onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Complete to the left. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. To the air on 1st down. Complete on the left to Smith. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Rushes on him, trying to get away. Slides to the ground after picking up the first. Great play on 2nd and short. The Lobos headed quickly to the line. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Pressure coming. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We start with Baylor taking on the number 12 team, the BYU Cougars. And it's the Bears, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. This ball club now stands at 6 wins. They've ensured themselves at the very least of a 500 regular season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game inside University Stadium. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at University Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We're just about ready to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UNLV will start this drive. The offense out there ready to go. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
Knocked off his feet.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Punt is on its way. He's got it. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Bring in the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Ready? Blue 22, blue 22. Go, go.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Under fire. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Makes the catch. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it, 1st down and more. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And the Lobos with the 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Humphrey. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. 2nd down coming up. They'll move the tight end. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Quick completion to the right. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, New Mexico! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Oh, they blocked the extra point. He picks it up. Remember, he can take it back. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. And And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. UNLV will start this drive as the offense is out there and ready to cook. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They feed him again. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back.
Finding some room, picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. This time he wants to throw. Safe completion on the screen. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. Got his man. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Rebels go back to work after moving the chains through the air. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he's wrestled to the ground.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much. And even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
The Rebels back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Trying to run, it's Glover. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. And stress levels have to have spiked after a delay of game backs you up for another 2nd and goal. Back to pass.
Oh.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown, at least for now. The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Pushes ahead, and he breaks the play. Touchdown, Rebels.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So they played keep away and held it for 16 plays on the scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Got it in the middle, it's Miller.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. Quick spin on the run. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Right down the middle. He's got it. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Lobos have their offense in high gear. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Humphrey.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Key. Runs through a man. He might have space. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. The freshman safety still down on the field as he's being attended to by the medical personnel. And the Lobos have it with a 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Humphrey. Tackled after a short gain, it'll be 2nd and 9.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's got him. Turning it on. Got some room in to the goal line. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll keep it again on the option. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Lobos! He got it, beat down in bounds. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run inside. It's Glover. Got enough for the 1st. There's a crease. He's at the touchdown, Rebels. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th.
Yeah, offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70+ to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Here from the New Mexico sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you guys.
All right, Holly. Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense.
Red 54. Let's go, defense. Let's get off the field, defense. Go.
He's looking to pass. Bears the pressure. Hits the slide, got the 1st down with his feet.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. It's easy when it's on time, you can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Snagged in the middle. It's Key. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Lobos peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Running inside. It's Humphrey. Makes his man miss. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Could not make his way to the corner. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Touchdown, New Mexico! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Key. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. The Lobos will hustle to the line.
and everything's going to have to be downfield. That's a nice start to this drive, but they're going to need to score, get the ball back quickly, and score again.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Looking downfield on first down. Fires toward the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Here we go, ready. Ready to go.
Looking for a gap. It's Humphrey. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get rid of it.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Here comes the biggest drive for the defense, desperate to get a stop. Oh, he's got some space. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. The Rebels line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Here come the Lobos to get things going on offense. They got the stop they needed. Now can the offense pay it off and tie this game up late? Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Here comes the offense on second down. Makes the catch. It's Smith. Shakes a man, and he might take off. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. It's complete to the... Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Bit earlier this season, they've put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. What do? You respond. Gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. filling
Nothing
up a
matters.
hole, and the
I'm just
offense
a
ripping
mess.
off a nice run there.
I'm a league filler. Right now, I'm a league filler. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. That last game messed me up.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And he's done everything for this offense today, running the football, so much so that he's now got 98 yards rushing. We're in the 4th quarter. One more carry, and this guy could eclipse the 100-yard mark.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Scott.
It's a nice run. Your team's got the lead late, and because of that, before you get to 2 minutes, if you go out, the clock's something
Coming deep in. Throw it, Hayes. Tight end.
Pick 6. Giving it all
This
to him.
defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but does on this next one.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Escapes the pressure to his right. They get enough rush, and it
If you're the head coach here, it's a bit
I'm
of a mix.
dead.
Bunch of yards throwing the football.
Sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate, and listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in. Knocked down immediately, but he'll take it himself.
I don't care.
There's an injury warrior.
I want him
As a
out.
senior
I'm tired of
offensive
it.
lineman who's shaken up,
I
Holly
cannot
Rowe
play
will
well
check on
with
his
him. I suck.
condition.
Let me just suck happily.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Barfield. It's Barfield. They stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
It's people handle late. Some people the clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
No, there's not going to be a lot of talk because I don't know how to play anymore. Like, I'm useless.
Ball is
And this
at
is
the
last one. I'm going to be
42-yard
on
line,
mic for a while
close to
because
4
it's
down
clearly not
territory.
helping.
Here's 3rd and short. He's got him in the flat. Powers through. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They need that
With
change
this
and wind the
on
clock.
my screen.
They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out. Turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Rebels. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. What a play by this defense with the pick.
It's usually a linebacker.
Now he's overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding...
Continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
And he swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. We have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch.
That's how it
there.
goes when
Physical pass
you're
defense.
just getting
It
lammed
brings up a
over and
4th
over.
down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time? Breaking on the ball. It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Rainbow Warriors have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw. Fires into the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. And he drops it. Just took his eye off
Just
of
how
it at
the
the
life
last
goes
minute.
when you're
You
my
just got to
team.
know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down. You've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
And they'll come to the line
Gosh,
trying to
must be
take a
nice to have a
slice
team that
out of
works.
this lead on 3rd and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. No gain on the play. They tried to run for
We'll
it.
call a
That
timeout
defense
just because
was
we might
ready.
as well. We're screwed
Rainbow
anyway, so
Warriors
let's
call
just see if we can
timeout.
get.
That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Guys,
We already
they're gonna
lost. We
pass
lost.
on